Hello, students. Hope you are fine. Today, let us study about opportunity cost from lesson 1 Introduction Microeconomics. When we think about opportunity cost, it's a small topic from microeconomics, but it is very important. I think you are watching my class, previous classes also. It is there in YouTube. So to keep watching my classes and note down the points also and try to study that also. Okay. So in this opportunity cost, let us analyze what is the meaning of this concept first. What is meant by opportunity cost? Opportunity cost, it is the amount of the one good which has been given up for the production of other good. Means, as we know, the resources are scarce in the economy. Human wants are unlimited in the economy. So, either the matter is that to economizing the resources means that the available resources should be utilized in such a way to get maximum satisfaction. Is it? So, the producer, he will try to produce. He tries to produce the commodity in such a way to get maximum output. Is it? Means he is making choices. So means in this regard, in order to produce one commodity, we have to sacrifice the production of other commodity. Suppose we are producing two goods. So one, not to increase the quantity of one commodity, we have to decrease the quantity of other. So what is decreased there? That is the opportunity cost of the gained one. So means we can say gained and loss. Okay. So means what is gained? That is only because of the loss of something. So the loss is the opportunity cost for the gain. So let us analyze this matter with the help of an example. Suppose a farmer, he is having a piece of land, 1 hectare of land, means one piece of land for the cultivation. So in that field, he can cultivate rice, he can cultivate wheat, or he can cultivate vegetables. Understood? So 3, any one he can choose that one. And per hectare yield, maybe we can assume that it is 5,000 rupees if he is producing rice, 4,500 if he is producing wheat, 4,000 only is getting if he is choosing vegetables. 3 options are there. Farmer can choose either rice or wheat or vegetables. So considering, if you are a farmer, considering this yield, definitely you may be choosing rice. But our farmer, he decided to choose wheat. No problem. No problem. Whatever is the decision, he can take it. Our farmer, he decided to produce wheat, sacrificing rice. Sacrificing rice. So what is sacrificed? That is the opportunity cost of the production of wheat. He understood that wheat production is a loss, 500 rupee loss is there. But so he sacrificed that. So what is sacrificed? Expecting something, that sacrifice is the opportunity cost of the wheat. Understood? So what we can say regarding opportunity cost? It is the opportunity cost is the amount of other good which has been given up in order to produce the good. Means amount of rice the farmer sacrificed to produce wheat. That is the opportunity cost. So actually this cost was started used in the period of started using in the period of John Stuart Mill, the Industrial Revolution period and all. And that means that the leisure time activity. So in our terms, suppose instead of studying, you are playing mobile, and means that the opportunity cost of your playing mobile is the amount of studies what you sacrificed. Simple. And one more thing is there, one more matter is there. In this regard, the value of this opportunity cost, it should be evaluated in terms of 2 points, 2 aspects. One is the benefit obtained and second one the cost managed. Means our aim is to obtain greatest benefit, maximum benefit from this cultivation at the same time by minimizing cost. Greatest benefit by minimizing cost means greatest benefit and lowest cost. Benefit should be maximum, cost should be minimum. So that may be the reason. Even if the rice, from the rice cultivation, you will be able to earn 5,000. Our farmer decided to choose wheat, means that the cost of production of wheat may be more than the earnings. When we are thinking, we are concerned about only earnings now, 5,000 and 4,500. In this regard, only 5,000 or 500 only lost. But the cost of managing the paddy field for the cultivation of rice and all, it may be more. Is it? And the gestation period, harvesting period also may be more. That part we didn't calculate. So that also we have to calculate. So considering the cost, we have to minimize the cost. At the same time, we have to earn maximum benefit. Don't consider only the earning side. Simple example. I'll explain this concept with the help of one other example. Suppose after your studies, you are appointed. You got an appointment letter from a company, from two companies. You submitted your biodata, CV format and your experience and everything. As per that one, company A and company B invited you for the job. Is it? Company A offered you 20,000 rupees per month. Company B offered you 25,000 rupees per month. Okay, 20,000 and 25,000. It's clear. We will go behind company A. That means 5,000 rupees extra they are providing in the form of salary. But one condition company B put laid there in the appointment letter. You should be an executive, so you should have to company executive dress every day. Company B did not give any such kinds of a restriction. You can come in casual or formal, anything, no issues for that. That is the offer of company A, and the other one was the company B's offer. You have to come in an executive because you are appointed as an executive in the company. Then in order to maintain the executive dress and all, blazer and all, we have to spend around 5,000 rupees for one set if you are buying local minimum, or it is going up. So 5,000 we have to spend minimum for one set. Is it? Minimum we have to buy two sets. So 10,000 we have to spend there. And one or two is not sufficient. More we have to buy. So that means that the cost to manage this job, it is more. And the cost to manage our job A, it is cheap. Because our normal dress only we have to wear and go. There is no such restrictions. So what will be your option then? A or B? First you might have thought that to select B. But seeing this condition, you might have decided to go behind A. Because A is better. 5,000 extra means more than 5,000 we have to spend. Greatest benefit and lowest cost. That is these two values also we have to consider. Understood? Let us sum up once again. So opportunity cost, it is the amount of the commodity or the benefits what we sacrificed to get a result. Means the amount of the one good what we sacrificed or given up to produce the other commodity, to earn the other commodity. Job B we sacrificed to get job A. In terms of farmer, he is cultivating wheat instead of rice. Even if the benefit from rice was more, even if in terms of the job the benefit from job B was more, you might have selected job A like that. So these are the means of this opportunity cost. So study well. Thank you for watching my class. Tomorrow I come with a new topic.